Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Bruh.
Nope. All right. That's not easy to open these batteries, isn't it? I have to get some tools. I'll be right back.
Bruh.
Fuck. 1579, so it's a 1.5 amps. 1579. Right, no. 1579. Yeah, this is how I recorded my video, right from here. See, in this direction. Yeah, I think you saw the video, right? It's a RC rover. Put it right here, and now we have to test these cells. So all I have to do is firstly I have to remove these BMS circuits from these batteries. So all the BMSs are working properly. I already tested every battery, and I connected some nickel strips on these main two pins, and it's working. The only problem with this, just few of these cells are not like have low capacity. I think you already people know, right? So yeah, uh, so yeah, I have to remove the BMS and just remove all the rest of these cells. Look at these cells. These are all low capacity, like below 1 amp cells, 1 amp cells. All right, these are all, sorry, above 1 amp and below 1.5 amp. These are all below 1 amp. That's why these are so many of cells. Look, which are below 1 amp. Some of are like 10 milliamps, 20 milliamps. Look at this, 19 milliamps. You can turn on a small LED. There is no use of this 18650s unless if you connect them in parallel, but it's like there is no use of it. Like you can't even use it for just 1000 milliamps, like waste of time. So these are all good cells. So right here I already tested them. These are all about 2000 mAh, 2000 capacity, and these are all 1900, and these are all 1800, and these are all 15, 1600, something like that, and these are 14. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have to remove this PMS circuit and I have to test them. Wonder that I'm powering something with this wind turbine motor, then you guys are totally wrong. Just a rusted motor. All right, let me show you. Look, there is no inverter, no converter, no battery. There is no wires actually. It's just a rusted motor, and my father was connected, and my neighbors thinking that I'm powering something with the solar panel and also this turbine, and it spins really fast. I have to replace that rusted motor with the dynamo motor, but later don't know because there is a lot of things to do. I have to test these batteries first. Goddamn batteries. I'm not going to buy these batteries anymore. You can see it from here. Look. You may it shows like it's not spinning, but it actually spinning more faster. That the camera doesn't catch the the physics, velocity, gravity, whatever. Doesn't make sense what I'm talking about. I just forgot the screwdriver. Yeah, it's night. It happens. It's really hard to open these uh, 18650s from the laptop batteries. It almost 10:30 p.m. I started testing these batteries in the. I started opening these 18650s in the morning at 9:30 a.m. and it's really hard to open these batteries, guys, because there are few more batteries that I didn't record it on the video. So, and I'm testing these batteries from almost 3 months. Yeah, 3 months, like literally 3 months. It's really hard, like I'll just get to the point. I'll show you what I'm. If you are watching this video was recorded before the upcoming video, which I'm going to show you what I have and what I'm going to do with these batteries. Okay, just try to understand. So yeah, let's get to the point. All right, so I have been testing these batteries from almost 3 months. Yeah, it's 3 months. The reason that I took 3 months because see, I already mentioned in my previous video that these batteries, like if you're charged them and discharged them with the tester, whatever you're using, capacity tester, whatever it is, it shows a certain value, right? Like 2000 or 3000 or 1.5 amps, whatever it is. But the thing is, when I charge them again and discharges them, it shows a different value. If it shows 2000 at first and then it shows 2500 or 1500 when I test them the second time. So that's what happening. So that's why I started charging them again and discharging them until it shows the exact same value. There should be only just a few milliamps difference, like 50 milliamps or 40 milliamps, below 50 milliamps. Even 100 milliamps can also unbalance the whole pack. You know, when you connect them in 3 years 4p or like whatever, like 3 years 100p 4s 6s, whatever you, if you want to make a battery pack, you have to test these cells like until it gives a exact same value. Okay, that's why so in my case I'm doing the cycle like 3 times. So what I'm going to do, what I'm doing from last 90 days, I mean, okay, 3 months, I'm taking this batteries, laptop batteries. I'm taking out these 18650s and separating the BMSs, and these BMSs are all working. Okay, they're all in good condition, they're all working. I already tested them and each and every BMS was working. I think I'll use it in another videos, you know, like to make another small like power bank or something like that. So yeah, that's the part. So I'm removing the BMS and I'm connecting those. I'm disconnecting those series connection, and I was connected in parallel. And I'm okay. I'm connected in parallel. I'm not good at English. Okay, just trying for that. Okay, just trying to, you know, I'm trying, still trying. So I'm connecting in parallel. Then I charging with this adjustive power supply. You may saw in my previous video. I'm supposed to use a TP4056 module, but actually yesterday unfortunately it got burned because I didn't saw the output voltage. I put it up 12.6 volts and unfortunately I directly connected and just blow up. So I don't have any TP4056 module, so that's why I connected directly by adjusting up to 4.2 volts. Okay, so after charging it 4.2 volts, I disconnect the power supply and I'll disconnect the parallel connection. So I'll unsolder each and every pack and I will test them using with this tester, right? So in the meanwhile, meanwhile, I'm going to pick another laptop battery, do the entire same thing, remove the BMS again, and connect each and every cells in parallel, charge with this power supply. So after discharging each and every 6 cells, I'll connect them in parallel again, and that time the rest of these batteries get fully charged. So I have to unsolder them and connect to this capacity tester, and in meanwhile I'm going to connect these batteries again and charge them. So it's a 3 times. I'll do that 3 times. Yeah, that's what I decided to test these batteries 3 times. That's why I think that's why it took me 3 months to test all these cells. And every 2 hours I'm at every 2 hours I'm coming here and watching this whether if it's full or not. Like it is it shows the value, right? So every 2 hours I do it decide. I mean, it like I can't say it's 2 hours, but sometimes some cells are also have below 2000 or 1000, and some of them like 10 milliamps, literally 10 milliamps. Like here we go, there is some cells that have, like, there is no use of these cells anymore. These are all like below 1 amp cells, and these are all below 1 amp and above, like sorry, above 1 amp and below 1.5 amps. I separated them because I want to use above 1.5 amp cells for my project, for my next upcoming video. I want to make a big power wall, but I can't even just test these cells. It's really hot, guys, like really hot. Like literally just think about it, every 2 hours In the night time, I'll come at every 2 hours. I'll set an alarm, and okay, I'll come here and see the whether it's full or not. These are the only batteries that I have right now, but I'm not going to buy these batteries anymore. It's really hard to test them, like now I'm realizing that how these people out there making power walls using these 18650 batteries is really hard. They're like totally like big packs, like 100p, like 200 300 on. I don't know how they are testing. I mean, I have only one tester, maybe they have a lot of testers. So what's my plan is to connect all these batteries in a single box. So that's why I decided, but not decided, firstly I thought to connect all these batteries in this UPS box. Yeah, but actually it's not enough to connect all these. It takes a lot of space, but you can't connect them. Let me show you this video. And also using this copper wire, and I got this from a old transformer from the UPS box. Yeah, so it's better to use a copper wire instead of a nickel strips. I don't have a nickel winding welding machine and nickel strips, I don't have. So let's just use what we have. Okay, so let me show you this box. Where should I keep this? There is not enough space in this room. If you observe it carefully, this is not my place actually. This is not my workshop. It's a kitchen actually. Like there's not enough space in my workshop where I made videos. I'll just post it. See, there's not enough space. I don't know if I post it or not. So just never mind. So this is the UPS box. There's nothing inside it. So firstly I thought to connect all these batteries in this box, but actually there's not enough space. I can only connect 106 cells or either 96 cells. If I connect 106 cells, then there is no charging point for this box, for this battery pack. There will be only discharging, like connect some switches and some DC sockets to connect external power loads to consume the power from the battery. There is no charging point. But if I connect 96 cells, you can connect another charging, like let me show you. Everything is right here. So it's a laptop charger. So it produces 19 volts at the output. So you can't just directly connect to the battery. It may disconnect the power because it's SMPS, right? So yeah, that makes sense, I think. So I'm going to use this buck converter. So I'll set it up to 12.6 volts at the output, but only 96 cells. That's the problem. I have 96 cells, about 2000 mAh, but the rest of all, like I tested these many cells, like here and here, there is no use if I use only those 2000 mAh cells. It's been days to test these batteries, just waste of time. So that's why I just trying to make a bigger box instead of connecting these UPS box, instead of connecting all these batteries in this UPS box, right? Okay, every time I say right, okay, so ignore it. Okay, ignore it. Just I'm not, already told you I'm not good at it. Other videos which I made is different, like it's I'll edit the video, but this one is I don't want to edit this video. So that's what I'm trying to be honestly. Okay, right now it's full. Yeah, so what I'm thinking to make a box, as you can see that in every video I made so many things with this acrylic glass, right? In every video, like literally recently I made so many things with this acrylic glass. So, and these are very useful. I started making this, even this power supply and this small voltmeter, like this capacity tester. See, everything that I made, like they are very strong and good enough to, like most creative people want to see things inside and how they are working and how they are, like it's kind of feel satisfaction. Yeah, it's a 6 mm acrylic glass. So if you use a normal acrylic glass, right here I just brought to show you guys. So it's a normal acrylic glass which I was made all these things, but it can't able to handle all these 18650s. It's like they are like heavy weight, like almost 10 kgs, like it's like really heavy, so it may break someday because of that huge weight. So that's why I brought this heavy, like 6 mm. It's good enough to handle all those batteries. It's very strong actually. So I just brought a small piece from the shop just to show you guys. he told me that he won't give this small piece, he might useful for him to do other works, but I told him I'll bring it back to you. That's what I said to him. So I'm going to use this small big acrylic glass. It's not easy to, like, it's not easy to cut this glass, you know. It's 6 mm, like I can't even cut this, I have to use the machine. So I will go to the shop and I will uh, like I will cut there. It's not even easy to make holes with your drill bit, like it's really hot, like it's really hot, you know. Okay, so after making the acrylic box, might may take some long time after testing, you know, after testing all the cells, it takes some time. I think it takes I think one more month, I think. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. 1 month. It depends. It depends upon the capacity. If it's below 1.5 amps, then I will ignore them. I will keep aside because I'm not going to use them. So it gets less duration. But if it shows above 1.5 amps, then I have to test them 3 times. So it took extra 2 days or 3 days, whatever. I don't know maths. Okay. It might take 1 month, I think. I don't know. After connecting all these batteries, I'll I'll put output some using some DC sockets, 10 of them or like 15 of them, to run entire house. Like I'll use this kind of LED lights. It's a 12 volt. Oh, it's really hot. It's a 12 volt LED light. So I'm going to connect all these LED lights in my entire house using with this DC socket. Small, I didn't brought it here to show you guys, but anyway, you guys know DC, small DC female and male sockets right here. Yeah, here it is. So it's a male DC socket. So I'm going to use female DC sockets. I'm going to connect all of them, and I'm going to use these small switches. I actually brought this it's good quality switches, because it all depends upon the switches, guys. If you measure the value before switch, if you connect directly to the battery, it shows a certain value, but if you connect after the switch, it shows a little bit down. It depends upon the switch. So make sure to use a good quality switches if you are doing exactly what I'm doing. I don't think that you guys do, but anyway, here I'm using this BMS. I don't know which one to use. This is a it's a 3S BMS, but 20 amps, I think. Yeah, I don't know, 20 which one is 20, I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's a 20 milliamp. Oh, sorry, 20 amps. It can discharge up to 20 amps. I've just brought it online, and I brought this 40 amps, which is smaller than the 20 amps. I don't know if it's fake or real, but the MOSFETs are 6 of them. 1 2 3 4 5 of them, sorry. So 5 MOSFETs, and these are only 4 MOSFETs. Okay, there is only one MOSFET different, but actually the PCB is bigger than the 40 amps BMS. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should connect in parallel so I can draw more current from this pack, right? But anyway, so I'm going to use one of these BMS. Even I can connect 96 cells in this UPS box, and another 96 or 100, whatever, it depends on how many cells I can get. Another UPS box. I have a lot of these boxes. I can connect another box just for the battery pack. But that looks a little bit messy, isn't it? Like you have to maintain 2 of these boxes hanged up in the wall. Like it's really hard to maintain, and it's like I want all these things in single box, so I can, if I want to do anything, I can open just in one box. If anything goes wrong between the 2 boxes, I have to open 2 of them. So that's a little basic. So these buck converters gets really hot why I'm using these buck converters to charge the mobile phones, any 5 volt power consumers. So that's USB. I'm going to connect USB socket. I'm going to use 2 of the sockets. See, 2 of these buck converters and 4 of USB sockets. So each one can draw up to 3 amps. So a normal mobile can draw up to 1.5 amps, right? If you go check a normal mobile charger, then it labels a 1.5 and 2. So that's why I'm going to use 2 of them and 4 USB sockets. Okay, so these 2 buck converters gets hot. That's why I'm going to use this heatsink, right? So I'm going to use this heatsink to cool down the heatsink. I don't know which one to use. It's a 5 volt cooling fan right here. It's a 5 volt cooling fan. I have to connect this or this. It is also a 5 volt, but it's from the laptop. Yeah, this is from the laptop, and this is a 12-volt cooling fan. It's heavy power, like it really spins more faster than these two guys. Yeah, I don't know which one to use, but as I just wanted to show you, when you are opening these 18650s, just be careful guys, because I did the same mistake. Look, it's just totally bended, like it's not in the cylindrical shape. I thought I was handling these cells very smoothly, but no, every time I open them I do the same mistake. Like not only this one, there are so many cells that I have did and that I have messed up, which have good like high capacity. There's one more thing here, look, it's totally bended. Like see those scratches, these are the scratches when I was cracking it's really hard to open them without any scratches on it. It's like really hard. Even the small gum thing that see right here, this gum thing can peel off the wrap. That's the problem. When you have a few of these batteries, then that's fine, but when you have a lot of these batteries with you, then definitely you can't just hold the patience to open these cells. I made this small flashlight. I didn't make video on that because there are so many flashlights in my channel. So how many should I have to make this? It's actually a flashlight and also small power bank. Look at this socket. It's a small power bank circuit inside. So I use it in flat cells from the normal like normal mobile, or from the laptop, I think. Yeah, from the inbuilt laptop battery, yeah. So I use these small LEDs. It's a 12-volt LED, but which are connected. 3 volts LED was connected in series in 3 years. So each LED can consumes 4 volts. I mean for 3.5 there is a small resistor. So that's, yeah, there is a small resistor. Just come on the 3.5 or 4 volts, doesn't matter. So I just connected each of LED in parallel. See, I removed the, just hold on. So I removed the series connection and connected them in parallel. That's very tricky, like most people don't know. They will buy them 12 volts, they will buy the 12-volt battery for the 12-volt LED. Just, but it's a bit hard work. Yeah, it's a bit hard work. So yeah, that's there. And it's a small LED that I'm powering with this power bank right here. Of course it is. What are you talking about? And it also have a small fan here. Like it cools the, it cools the LEDs. It's really high power LEDs. And by the way, these are all not 3 volts LEDs. These are all 5 volt 5.5 volt LED lights. These are high power LEDs, not like normal 3 volts LED. It's a 5 volt. You can't turn it with the single 18650. You have to connect them in series, so you can turn on a single LED. That's why I directly connected to the, I also connected these these two connected like 2s, like 2s and 10p. I don't know how many LEDs does it have. I don't know. Each LED turns on at 6 volts. 6 volts. So you have to connect only 2 LEDs in series. So you can connect a 12-volt battery. So it gives 6 volts per each LED. There is no use of it anyway. So yeah, and there is a lot of fans in here, like UPS fans. Let me show you. Let me use a small light. There is another light. I made so many lights, man. So there is a lot of fans. Look at, those are all computer fans, and these are the computer power supply units. I don't know why. You may wonder why I brought them. See, I brought them just like to harvest the components, just like the laptop batteries, from the power supply units. See, because if you buy components like a transformer, transistor, inductor, capacitor, like something heat sink, the fan, if you buy them separately, it would cost you high. But if you buy a non-working computer SMPS, then it will be low cost and you can use all these things inside. You can also use the whole box. You can also come the small pins, like those sockets. I don't know what are these, 4-pin connector, whatever. So you can use them. You can use them in these battery packs. Yeah, I have to decide that. I have to think about that actually. Yeah, it's a good idea actually. You don't need to connect all these DC sockets. You can directly just connect the, you have to find the female connectors for these 18 pin, or I don't know, ATX something, ATX something, I don't know. A lot of dust. So yeah, that's pretty much I think. And I brought this 12 volt, sorry, yeah, 12 volt 100-watt solar panel. It almost 1 year, I think. I didn't made a video on it, just I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like literally, look at all these batteries, and these are all. You know what? There are so many plastic. Like, when I opened them, let me show you. Look at that. Look at all this rubbish. Not rubbish. I didn't like all of those laptop plastic case. Like all of this plastic case. It just I don't know. Maybe like 500 or 600 of them, like total, literally, like look, a lot of these plastic cases. I just didn't oh, I just stored them just to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to throw them, just a couple of them. I'm going to save just few of them, like 10 or something like that, because to cover the space, like let me show this one. Okay, this is a small example. Let me show you something. See, it's a UPS. So it's a UPS box, right? See, in the back side you have these small sockets, like uh, 3-pin sockets, like here, like 3-pin socket. Let me show. There's a small. No, yeah, got it. See, this socket was connected on this back side of the UPS box, but actually, I thought to connect all these batteries right here. I thought to connect, but so to cover the hole, I decided. Let me show. See, it's a plastic that came from these laptop batteries. That was the same plastic. That was the same plastic case. I just cutted them. See, I also measured the 2.9 centimeters, 3.7 centimeters. See, that's why I didn't throw them. I'm going to throw them, but just I'm going to save. I'm going to store just few of them. If you use it carefully, then everything is useful, but if you don't know how to use it, then everything looks so rubbish, like garbage, unless you realize. Okay, yeah, by the way, I didn't open these two batteries because see, some of them have small LEDs on it. That's why I didn't open this pack. It might useful in the future. All the rest of all, they don't have LEDs, but this one have LED, so we don't need to measure the voltage every time. Just if it's like it might be the 20-30%, like, I don't know, but anyway, it's useful. That's why I didn't open them. This one is green color. Okay, that's fine. All right, then that's all. So that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to share with the people. And let me know in the comment section what you guys thinking of this huge battery pack video, which I'm going to upload it on the next video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys like the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.